second for one to first. Double play.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that #2 spot. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Andres Gonzalez is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low 2s. Looking to continue that trend here in this one.
Ozzie Rivera will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Abreu ranging back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
I tell you what, when you've lost a few games in a row, home runs are obviously nice, but nothing really fires up the dugout quite like a triple. He looks right into that third base dugout and says, "Come on, guys, let's turn this thing around."
Luis Esposito gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
It's been a good series for them so far here, too. They've been able to take the first 2 games, and now they're set up in good shape to make it a clean sweep.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Harris gonna have to hurry. In time to first, and there are 2 away. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Steve, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Hey, see it up. Drive the other way.
3-1 now.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here we go.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Hey, stick your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit out towards second.
Come on, run it, run it,
Barehanded on the hop. Got him.
Boom, no problem.
Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Jimmy Veras comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jimmy Veers.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Right side, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Ozzie Rivera Strides into the box, and let's see if he can keep it going after the RBI triple his first time up.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Flip right, let's go right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out.
Counts 1-0.
Nothing doing.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chapman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Jimmy Veras will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. In there, a base hit. He'll take the turn and head for second. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
This is how you make life difficult for that pitcher out there. He's going to get to make one pitch from the windup and then go right into the stretch because this is a bullet down the line. That's a great at-bat there as he gets him going with a first pitch double.
Standing in now, Juan Lorenz. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Going out now.
Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
So striding in, number 12, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Got a home right here. Let's go.
Ground ball left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Edgar Rubio.
Into the box now, Edgar Rubio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hard liner toward short. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Al Chapman. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
First.
2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 0.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
Hit to third. Calvert takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Luis Esposito is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Luis Esposito.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Oh, and he botches it.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Still
buddy.
hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
Jonathan Lucroy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
All right,
Throw over to first. Back in standing.
on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Ball two.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
The 2-0 on the way.
Yeah!
Strike called, 2-1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Yeah, that was always going to be a tough play right there. This gets on him so quick. If he finds a way to snare it, then it's going to be a double play. Instead, they've got something going now with 2 men on.
Come on, Daddy, like
into
a
the
big
box,
dog. Right
Barney
time, right time.
Nadu, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Come on, big guy.
Here we go, baby. Find a good
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Oh, that one got the pitcher.
All right, hang on. Right here, right here.
Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Up there. Come on now.
Into the box now, Frank Calvert, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Get your pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Hey, like a can up there, huh?
And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Big dog, pitch. Nobody's better.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Chop foul right at home plate.
Wait for your pitch.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1. Gil Armas is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Ground ball right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one. And you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Standing in now, Romeo Chell. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, we got one here. Hey, let's go right here.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Nope.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Boy, and he's not too thrilled with that call out there on the mound. And you know what? I don't blame him. I mean, have a look where this pitch is. That catches an awful lot of the plate, and I think I'd be mad if I were him.
Stepping in now, Ron Harris. He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Hey, we got one out here.
Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way. And that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Andres
One out
Gonzalez comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with one away.
Hey, get
Yeah,
two
and it's
ball
not
right here. What do you
automatic,
say?
but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those two guys into scoring position.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
So stepping in, number 28, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
2 down now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
And a breaking ball to the dirt that time for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Rory Dupree will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Rory Dupree.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Here you go.
Shot
Let it
towards
fly
second,
right here.
but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Hey,
And
drive that
Jackson's
ball.
not
There we
offering
go.
at that one, and it'll knot things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Yeah, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Armas ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
In now, Roger Coleman.
Hey, come on, big dog.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Two
Hey,
runs,
kid, see
5
it.
hits,
Drive it like
and
you
no
can.
errors
Let's
on
go.
the Milwaukee line score so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hard hit ball to second.
Now make the turn. Pick up the ball.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Manuel Cordova is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Juan Lorenz will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Third baseman, Juan Lorenz.
Get ahead of him right here.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, no outs here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2. And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Into the box now, Kevin Abreu. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Here we go,
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Edgar Rubio stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
1 down now. 1 down.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. The tag is there by Lucroy, and they got him at the plate.
Yeah, now in hindsight, you could have had runners at second and third with 1 out, but they roll the dice there trying to pick up that run from first, and it winds up not working out for them.
Standing in now, Al Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Hey, 2 away now.
Right side, Esposito is up with it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Through 5, all even at 2-2.
Okay, be patient.
Ozzie Rivera will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers' half of the sixth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Right here. Come on now.
Outside and low, 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1.
Hey, one pitch right here. I'm out.
A little bouncer. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Luis Esposito will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Grounded to the right, to his left, Shell. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And the off-speed stuff just continues to keep guys off balance here. He's still just got that one strikeout on his ledger, but he's had these guys in knots all throughout.
Jonathan Lucroy digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Here we go now.
Here comes the first pitch.
Come on. Let it rip right here.
That's a
And
ball.
this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
One time, kid.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Hit hard towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Well, maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Barney Nadeau will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Hey,
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away.
You got this.
Chop foul wide of first.
Come on.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
A pause, and the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Armas will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Gil Armas will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Gil Armas.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. He's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out, but he winds up heading back to the dugout after just 1 pitch.
Into the box, Romeo Chell. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Into the box, Ron Harris.
Let's go, fellas, let's go.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And that misses 2-2. Still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I got it.
Calvert has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Frank Calvert is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Third baseman, Frank Calvert.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I see it. Let's drive it.
Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Smoked on the ground, left side. Backhanded. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Stephen Cho will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Stephen Cho.
Carlos Gomez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely.
Keeping him close.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go. Right here.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way around to third on the triple, but he's able to drive in the go-ahead run as well.
Gene Segura will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pick.
Runner at third here, nobody out.
Let's go, big dog.
All right, one time right here.
That's
A little bit outside. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And another foul ball.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
You know, I think they're pretty lucky at third right here that the contact play wasn't on. This is a sharply hit ground ball, and he would have been toast at home if he tried to score.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the seventh, and we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Hard hit ball to second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's 4-2.
Well, with one out and the infield back, he knows he can pick up the RBI with just a simple ground ball. But he winds up with more than that, as this is going to find a hole for an RBI single.
Stepping in now, Roger Colvin. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rubio is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Well, here it is again. Look at him just bury this one right at the letters. And you can see it. He got him to pull off the swing a bit and just pop it straight up.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
Into the box now, Ozzie Rivera, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. Milwaukee leads it 4-2. Matthew Toivonen will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Matthew Toivonen.
Pablo Sandoval is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, here we go.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Jimmy Veras will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Let's turn it now.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, third baseman, Juan
Lorenz will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken high and deep to right. Nadu racing back, still going back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The right fielder, number 12.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kevin Abreu. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Oh, I think they might have had a shot at getting that guy at the plate. But once this ball is bobbled, you forget about that. He'll just take the sure out at first and let that run come in to score.
Edgar Rubio is in to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away.
Yeah, 1 run's good, but you don't want to leave that guy stranded at third base. It'd be clutch right here if you could get him in somehow.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called the ball. 2-2. Well, you can tell he thought he had him.
I thought he had him too.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Brewers 4 and the Cubbies 3. James Russell will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 49, James Russell.
Leading off the inning, Luis Esposito, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
pitch up there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Softly hit toward the hole.
Dig, 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 dig.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Hey,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Abreu, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Barney Nadu.
Barney Nadu will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh? Here we go now. Come on now.
Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Oh, big guy. Pitch, huh?
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's your pitch, huh?
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Let's go, kid. Here
Swing
we go.
and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Just hung in there on that one.
Get a good rip on it, huh? Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rubio in foul ground, and that's the third out. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Brewers lead this one 4-3. Danny Farquhar is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Danny Farquhar.
Leading off the inning, Al Chapman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Hey, come on, guys.
Ball 2 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson on the run. One down.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Gil Armas stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Okay, here we go.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Farquhar just to the right of the mound.
I got it.
Two gone.
Defensively here, you'd like someone other than your pitcher to take charge, but he winds up making the play anyway.
Stay ahead right here.
Romeo Chell will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Hey, clear away now.
Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This one's flared toward left center. Coleman onto the grass.
Ball.
And that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 4-3. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Frank Calvert, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pretty good rip on it, huh?
And he misses again, 2-0.
Let's go, big dog.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
And the count will be full. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Well, things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Maurice Hu will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Maurice Hu.
Now a snap move over to first. He's in there. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, like you can.
Fouled back.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Looking good. No one better up there.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
It looked like they were gunning for that low inside corner with the slider. But you see on show motion that this pitch, it's not even close. It winds up drilling him right in the leg.
One time, here we go. Like you can.
Here's
like
Austin
you can.
Jackson, the
Come on.
center fielder, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, right guy, right
Set to
spot.
deal
Clutch
on
up
2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
3-2.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Abreu is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Roger Coleman will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, no one better, huh?
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Here you go. Clutch up for us here.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
Hey, no one better right here.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
No one better. Clutch up here.
Smoke toward third. He's right there. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Mac Orr is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 24, Mac Orr.
Striding in to start the ninth, Ron Harris, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1, so getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
And with him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach things. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Gonzalez.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, you got one.
All right, come on now.
1 and 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, as a closer, you don't want to walk anybody, but obviously that's not always going to be the case. So with 1 away, that gives these guys renewed hope.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Jimmy Veras will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
One down.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Oh, and you know, we see it so often. The running game can really influence the outcome of a ball game, and here he's representing the tying run, but he's able to use that speed to take second base with 1 out.
1 out and a runner on second base. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Juan Lorenz settles into the box in a big spot. Tying run at third, winning run at first, where a ball into the gap might be able to end it.
Well, the stage is set, fellas. We'll see if he can make it happen.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back.
Simple throw over there.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Trying to hold the lead. This is line to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game.
Well, you started to get a sense that this was coming. They have come roaring all the way back in this game to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. Unbelievable.
Brian Mattis will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings. Wally Pata will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Wally Pata.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Abreu, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Nope.
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Now this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there.
Around third and being waved on home.
And the Wrigley faithful will be in full roar. The Cubs will walk off a winner.
Well, once this inning got rolling a little bit, you just had a sense that this thing might be slipping away. And sure enough, a 2-run bottom of the ninth is enough to turn the tables.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-4. So long from Wrigleyville.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago.